leave me alone. They associate with the people that are looking for problems. I don't want to say hi back. I'm also an introvert and I'm 23 years old. They're in their like 50s. Like, fuck off. Good God. They're like trying to start violence. My neighbors don't know boundaries. I gotta get a phone mount to this so I could start the live streams more. Oh look, somebody blowing through a stop sign again. Really, look at all these bozos. You missed the one that blew the stop sign. Forgot we could live stream on YouTube now. I'm gonna start live streaming on a daily basis. I think this might be my first ever live. This is my first ever live, I think. But I'm gonna start live on a daily basis. I think just kind of like a vlog, but live. You know, you see me live. I don't know. They make zero sense at all. It makes zero sense around here. Zero boundaries, zero respect. I don't understand. Oh, hey, how's it going? We got one live. We got one. It says one person on here. This is like my first live. I'm gonna have to get a mount for the mic. Maybe even just a selfie stick. But I'm gonna start live. Oh, they just left. Well, at least we had one person in here at the end, and then they left. Yeah, this is pretty boring. But I'm hoping some of these subscribers see this after the fact of the live, sure, as well. So then I can do some Q&As and answer some questions and stuff. How beautiful this fountain is. This fountain over here, there used to be a fountain over here years ago. They, for some reason, it just stopped working and the water is never really high anymore. Like they kind of like drained it and then just didn't care about it. And we've got a fountain here still works, which is cool, which is over by the golf course. But I don't know. I've always wondered why that fountain stopped working. I think they just like, I actually don't know the reason. I mean, it still bubbles up. It might just be clogged. I don't know. It might just be clogged, but I don't know. Usually geese hiss when I ride this thing around. It's funny. What's going on? We got another person in the chat. What's going on? I gotta see if I can open that. How does that work? I got playables. This is my first live, but oh, they just came off. My first live. Let's see. It's weird, I can't see. Oh, it's just down at the bottom there. Okay. I could do TikTok too, but I'm gonna stick with this. I haven't really got much of a following on TikTok either. I thought about doing like Twitch, but that's primarily for gaming, I believe. I gotta look into it. Oh, we got another one. What's going on? It's my first live. I'm gonna start live streaming every day. Yeah, they left again. Waiting for some people to come in on the live. But yeah, I want to start looking into Twitch. I think it's a primarily gaming platform. So I do game, but not live streaming like that. So we'll have to see if that's an option. If not, I got to look into some more live stream platforms. I know Patreon, but I don't want to be a douchebag and make people pay to watch my content. I'd prefer to try and stay free on both ends, to where I don't have to pay to stream, and then they can also watch it, which whoever is interested on here, you guys can watch this without having to pay. You know, like, I don't want to be a douchebag like that. Like, why would I make you guys pay to watch my videos? Especially if I'm gonna be like gaining things from this, like, in the future. Like, I've only been doing this for like social media for 3.5, 4 years now. So like, doing this, I have a high chance of making it far. Even though monetization is not the goal, I still have a, big chance of getting monetized. Why would I make people pay for my content if I'm gonna be getting from it anyways? It's, that's what's so convenient about YouTube, is you don't have to subscribe to my channel, and you don't even have to watch it. You're not, I don't have to force people to watch it. I don't have to force people to like me. I don't have to make people like or subscribe to my content. It's simple. It's just it's weird. But yeah, no, it's let's turn it there. But yeah, no, that's what's so nice about this YouTube platform. And I forgot that you can go live in it, and we're live now, so it's pretty rad. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just a chill afternoon today. Not doing much. I'm just riding my bike around. I still got 4 stitches on my my right elbow, so I have to take it easy. I'm just in mode 1 on my Keep Life here. I'll actually shoot against the bike real quick. So, let's turn you guys around. This is the bike. I would like to eventually kind of glow in the dark. They're losing its glow in the dark, but they're kind of funny little stem caps. It's pretty funny, as I'm a white straight male. I think jokes like that are funny. But I'm gonna have to get like a phone mount to put up here on the handlebar, so I could stream with you guys. I think it'll be a lot easier and a lot more fun than hopping on the GoPro and trying to make a legit vlog. I think live streaming would be a lot better and a lot more fun. And what's cool about live streaming is once the live stream ends, I believe I could save it on here, and then it's kind of like a video. Like, people can watch it if they want to. And I could be like, it could be as long as I want. I could even sleep during it. I don't care. But like, that's what's so cool about YouTube live stream. Oh, we got 2 people. Oh, no, 1. What's going on? What's going on? We got Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hold on. We got him in the chopper. Go to the chopper now. Anyway, out there. See him out there? Oh, yeah. My phone's on 11%. We're starting my first live stream on a little bit of a low battery, so it may or may not die. We'll see. I might end it once it's at like 5% or something. I'm gonna go to another. I'm gonna go to another pond. And I've obviously brought you guys to in previous vlogs. I'm gonna like count this live streaming thing as like a vlog. I think that's kind of what I'm kind of intending it to be. Show you guys. Mode 1 can get up to 11 in this thing. There's 5 modes, which is pretty nice, but I'm gonna hold off on mode 5 until I get the stitches out, and they're just 4 stitches in a couple days here now. I went into a ditch and landed on a rock the wrong way and got my elbow all gashed up. You know, it's alright. Happens. No concussions or nothing. No broken bones or shattered elbow, so we're good. I was almost certain that I shattered my elbow, but we'll be good. I had pretty bad vertigo from it because I jumped right back up like I normally do in a fall, but this one was a gnarly fall. I haven't had a gnarly fall like that in a while. I knocked the wind out of myself, but the muck boots and the helmet is a must for me. I mean, I'll ride without the muck sometimes. It's not the end of the world. Like when I'm taking it easy, but when I'm riding like trails and stuff, I'm gonna ride with muck boots and the full face. I got 2 deer up here. Check that out. 2 little doe, 2 pretty doe. I've been seeing a lot of babies actually lately too. Here's 2 doe here. Beautiful, beautiful deer. Hey there. There's another pond over here, but this is the pond I wanted to show you guys because I haven't shown you on a live stream yet. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty. A lot of bass and bluegill in here. You'll catch a lot of bluegill here. It's just pretty cool. And sometimes, like when I come out here, especially late at night, obviously they're not going to be as much like four-wheeler traffic and stuff out here late at night. So like when you come out here late at night and you'll see all the vehicles drive by, you'll always see like some semis and stuff. Always like seeing them at night, especially because like you can see the cab lights and stuff. They call them chicken lights and stuff. And you can see them on the trailers and stuff too sometimes, like with the really cool Peterbilts. Like usually Peterbilts, Kenworths, and Max come through here. A lot of Freightliners too, but you'll hear a lot of Caterpillars and Detroits. No two-stroke Detroits, kind of bumps me out. I don't actually see a lot of two-stroke Detroits around here. They're a lot of older, the really old engine anyways, but two-stroke diesels are always so cool and they sound so good. But sometimes, like at this light specifically, they'll hit the Jakes, which is why it's so cool, because that sound, it's kind of peaceful and relaxing to me. I love that sound that a Jake, you know, the big smoke pipes. Like a good stovepipe, a dual stovepipe / cut stack looks so good on most trucks, and it sounds so good. Like the most common that rolls through here, like I said, are Caterpillar engines, and they always sound so good. There's people that have put Caterpillar engines in my truck, actually, like the smaller versions, which is pretty cool. But that's a swap, but like still barely fits in there. But yeah, no, that's always cool to see. But the pond's little fountain there also sounds pretty nice. So it's always nice to chill and fish sometimes, or just chill out here. Sometimes, like especially like I said, the best times to come through, or if you want to see semis, or late at night. Like here's one now. This isn't that late, but you can see all the cab lights. That's a yellow one. I've actually seen that one before. That one's pretty cool. That one sounded alright. I just couldn't hear it much because it was kind of just rolling, like trying to lay low, I guess. A lot of them don't blare through here. Here's another one. That's a tanker. Oh, there's a tanker there, but it's so cool to see those cab lights. Like on normal like 4-wheeler trucks, like my truck and stuff, they call them cab lights. But a lot of like trucker, like big semi lights, you'll call them chicken light. I think like chicken lights or something. I think that's for usually like bull haulers, like when they're like hauling livestock and stuff, like those trailers, they have them. I can actually look that up right now. Let me look it up. I wonder if I can look it up while I'm on live. Yeah, they call them chicken lights. Oh, good. We're still going live. So yeah, they call them like chicken lights because they also come in different like shapes and sizes. And they're like just normal side marker lights, but that's the term that they use in trucking. I think it's cool. Here's the deer again. My phone battery is low, so it might be a little laggy and glitchy for this one. But tomorrow, once it's nicer, and brighter out, so you can see me better, and my phone is all charged up, it'll be a lot better. I don't know if we'll do it on my bike or skateboard though, or something else, but I mean, I can set my phone down when I'm driving. I just can't touch the phone. It's gotta be hands-free. So, and I can't look at it when I focus on driving. But I could set it down. You guys could watch me drive or whatever. But yeah, I gotta get like a selfie stick and some mount for the bike here. Make better way to do these. I have a selfie stick for the GoPro, but like I said, taking the time to sit down and edit the vlog through, and I think the non-edited live stream like this is a lot more fun. But where they're coming from, because they can come from two ways. Sounds like they're coming from my right, so down that way. It's hard to hear with everything echoes differently with these homes, so it could sound like it's coming from one way but be the completely other. Oh look, somebody's actually paying attention. Bravo. Like, that's what's funny, like you guys will see a vlog that I'll upload later tonight. And like, I went fishing again at a lake, and I didn't get the part where I hadn't turned the camera on mid-camera because the old white guy was like pacing out, bro. It was crazy. It was kind of sad. Like, the old guy was so miserable, dude. I was like, this again? I'm like, come on. Like, this is every day. Like, really? Like, these people are in their like 50s and 60s, like older than those, even they look older than my dad, even. Like, come on. So it's like, really? Act like that and throw a little temper tantrum. But like, he came up and I stopped, and it's funny, people will stop in the middle of the road, but they won't stop at a stop sign. They'll to a stop sign, but they'll stop in the middle of the freaking road for no reason. But like, it was in a 15 zone, and the dude like stomped on his brakes so his tires screeched. And he's gonna let me go, but I can't trust you if you're gonna stomp on your brakes, your tires are gonna screech, and you're gonna yell at me to go. Like, I'm gonna make you go first because you're gonna try and ram me over like a freaking speed bump. I'm not trying to have you do that because I've had girls try and do that before. Back in I said that in the vlog, back in like 2023, and I always had that problem with people. Like, people try to use their vehicles as weapons. Like, they try to like run you over. Like, most people don't stop at stop signs, so they'll just run you over like a speed bump. They don't give a shit. So it's like, because I've always had that problem, it's kind of hard to like tell whether you're going to be honest and be like, hey, you can go ahead, without stomping on the gas pedal and trying to deliberately run me over. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, and those girls, I didn't have that on video, and those girls sped off because obviously they were going to get attempted murder charges. Thankfully I didn't. I don't know. They only probably did it because it seemed deliberately, because just the way it was. I was on the sidewalk and I came up, and that's why I don't understand. There's no use of those like crosswalks anymore. People don't pay attention, crosswalks or not. But there was a crosswalk, and they were still approaching the stop sign, so they weren't even there yet. So I kind of just go, it's good. They're supposed to come to a complete stop anyways. And they look like they're about to go, so then they waved me on, so I went. But as soon as they waved me on and I stepped out, they stomped on the gas pedal, and then my freaking body, I was on the freaking hood screaming for dear life, and then all of a sudden she stomps back on the brakes and it throws me out in the middle of the road that's like a 40-mile-an-hour stretch. And then I'm like, dude, this bitch is trying to kill me. I didn't say anything. I was just in shock. Like, in my head, I'm like, this bitch is literally deliberately trying to kill me. And it's two teenagers. They looked like teenagers, two girls, and I didn't get their plate, and I was so mad. I didn't get their plate, and they sped off, and I was like, But the reason why they do that is because they don't want me to trust somebody. They don't want me to trust a good one. So, like, these people want to harass me and mess around so I don't get with nobody else. Because they're jealous, and they don't want to see me happy. They don't want to see me shine. So because of that, they want to harass me and keep me from somebody that would actually be interested. Which is kind of sad that people have nothing else better to do and are that low in life to be bothering. Like, honestly. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But like, that's kind of why people do those things, is to keep you from trusting a person, for you know what I mean? A partner. So like, people don't know how to set boundaries. It's basically all it is. It's boundaries. But like, even if they aren't interested, you don't have to try and keep them away from someone. Like, let people decide who they want to go out with. You really don't gotta try and convince somebody otherwise or do any of that. Even if they're uninterested. Like, that's just kind of pathetic. Like, to make things up about somebody and harass somebody and give somebody a hard time and then be up all in their privacy and then expect them to not be up in yours. Like, these people be all up in my business, making threats with their actions and doing all of these bad things, and expect me to not, react or, whatever. Like, I get you're trying to make me violent, but I'm not really in the mood for getting away. Like, don't mess with somebody your own size, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But, yeah. like people will try, and like I said, here's a better way of putting it. People will try and make a negative impact on purpose to keep you from things, just everything. They hate to see you shine. They hate to see me shine. Those people hate to see themselves shine. That's why they bother people. But people gotta understand that they can't keep doing it. Because if they hate to see me shine, they hate to see you shine. If those people are doing it to me, they hate to see you shine too. You know, and if they hate to see you and me shine, then they hate to see themselves shine, and that's why they do that. They do that to themselves. So these people just get themselves into legal trouble, but you know, that's not my problem. Oh, it's two clowns. There's two clowns in IKEA. Two lesbians. They must have been lesbians. But yeah. Go back inside. Continue this. Or maybe just make another one. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.